Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys something a little bit different. I'm bringing you guys a ban list wish list video. This is going to be just my opinion, what I think should happen in the game right now. I have like most of the meta stuff that's as looked at as a problem, so we're just going to go over all of the stuff right here, and I'm just going to give my opinion on what I think should get hit and what I think Konami should do. But before we get any further, if you guys could drop a like on the video, greatly appreciate it. Greatly helps out the channel. And let me know in the comments if you guys like these tier list style videos right here. And then yeah, let's just hop right into it. So Riseheart, me personally, I think it's got to go. It's too much of a toxic card. Like it's for sure a bannable card. Like Riseheart, I don't even really have to get into it too much. Like I'm sure everybody would agree that nobody would miss a Riseheart. So a Riseheart, you gotta go. Your time is up. You've been here, you dominated, you annoyed the hell out of a lot of decks, so it's time for you to go ahead and go. Me personally, Fenrir, don't touch this card, bro. Don't touch Fenrir. I know people are like, yo, Fenrir to 1, Fenrir banned. Fenrir's banned in the OCG, but me personally, I think Fenrir is cool. Like it's a really good card. Obviously, like it's better than Pankratops. It's like Pankratops but better, and I think it's a fine card. Like it's not oppressive. It's obviously really good, like I said, but it's not super oppressive, and it's not game winning or game warping, format warping type of card. What I think they're gonna do, like I said, I can do a ban list prediction video. I think they're gonna touch this card. I don't think they're gonna touch this card. I think they'll touch Fenrir. They'll put it to 1 or something, but me personally, leave it at 3. If you hit this, if you hit a Riseheart, then there's kind of no need to touch Fenrir. Just leave Fenrir, let it have its home in some other decks like Vanquish Soul. Let Vanquish Soul use Fenrir. Give Vanquish Soul some love. But yeah, so that is where I'm gonna leave Fenrir. Might be a little bit controversial, maybe not. You guys let me know in the comment section below. D barrier, gotta go. You got it. No, D barrier has got to go. Me personally, I don't think that they'll touch this. Like if this was a prediction video, they're not touching that card, I don't think. But it's such a toxic card, and the way Yu-Gi-Oh's going, like decks like Pearly, Sword Soul, Branded, these decks kind of just auto lose to D barrier. And cards like this that have no counter in the game, like there's literally no counter to this card besides Crossout Designator. But it's like three copies of Crossout Designator, and you have to play the D barrier. I just don't think it's enough. Obviously we don't have red reboot, so I think D barrier, it's got to go. It's been here, it's been in the game for far too long, so I think that this card has to go. So moving on, we have Droll and Lockbird. This card, another floodgate. I put a lot of like just oppressive stuff on here, bro. Like obviously Droll is a floodgate from the hand. Yes, it affects both players, but it affects one player more than the other player because obviously it's their turn and they're going to be adding a lot more than you do. You don't get to your magma search from deck, whatever, if you're going second. But Droll and Lockbird, I think you got to go. It's a toxic card. It can be a turn skip card in a good amount of decks, so I think it's got to go. Eradicator, I think this also has to go. I think this is like, Eradicator is just encompassing all of the stupid floodgate trap cards like this, skill drain, all those type of cards. I don't even really have to get into this. Like a lot of people share the same opinion about these cards. Like they're not fun, they don't promote interaction, they're toxic. It's pretty standard to want Eradicator Epidemic Virus ban, but that is just what I think it does. That's where it needs to be. It needs to be hit. Me personally, I think that if this was a prediction video, I would actually say that they are going to hit this card. I don't think they're going to hit all of this stuff like skill drain and everything like that. Obviously they won't do that, but I do think that they are actually going to hit Eradicator, just because recently in a lot of big events, Eradicator has really been showing out and like ripping 5 out of hand, ripping 3 out of hand, just getting hand knowledge. It's just a ridiculous card, and I think that it has been shown off how ridiculous it is a lot of times recently. So I think that they actually will hit it on this next upcoming ban list. So moving on, we're going to go to Runic here. Runic Fountain. I think this card should go to 1 copy. If these, decks get hit, if these cards get hit, I think that Runic deserves to take a hit as well. And I think that Fountain should go down to 1. Obviously, don't really want to ban Fountain because that would just kill the deck completely and make it almost unplayable. So actually, it would be very unplayable. Like if Fountain was banned, then this deck would be for sure unplayable. But obviously, putting it to 2 doesn't do anything. I think putting it to 1 is where it needs to be. Keep it at 1. Once you deal with the Fountain, it's done for. But there's ways to protect it, like the extra deck monsters. I think it's Munin can like protect it from Cosmic. Hugin can protect it from destruction. So there's ways to protect it, but once you deal with the one fountain, you dealt with it. And yeah, it's just 2 fountains is not it. King Calamities, we don't even really have to talk about that. It's just a stupid card, should have never been printed. Like, the text on that card is unbelievable, and it should not be text that is existent on a Yu-Gi-Oh card, in my personal opinion. You know, it just should not be. Those words should not be printed on a card. That's just what, straight up, bro. Straight up. Going on to Kit Kalos here. Change my state of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Kit Kalos, bro, with every single tier name limited. Welcome home, bro. Welcome home. Yeah, I said it, bro. Can come back. Sure. No problem. Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Bring it back. Hear me out. We've never seen tier all fusion names limited to 1 with Kit, right? We got the huge nuke list all at once. So let's just bring back Kit. Let's see how it goes with 1 copy of each fusion name. You know, let's see how it goes, bro. Let's just see. It can come back just for a little bit, and then we can, if it gets crazy, then we go from there. But anyway, actually, it's still pretty decent without Kit. So if they had Kit, it would probably be absolutely insane. It would probably be better than like Vanadium combo type thing. Yeah, never. You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put it in the I don't know. You know what, bro? You can't walk that back, bro. You can't walk that back. We're gonna put it in can't come back. We're gonna leave it there. So moving on to Magnamut. Now this is not a prediction video. Me personally, I say don't touch this card, but I'm biased. Realistically, they're gonna limit this card, bro, and it deserves it, bro. I'll say it. It does deserve it. I've really been liking Dragon Link a lot recently. Obviously, that's the best card. That card though, is ban worthy. I think one day that card will probably be banned, but I do think that it deserves a slot at 1. I believe that Magnamut is a card that is deserving to be at 1 because it is just so powerful and so generic. You know, search any dragon in the game is just kind of busted. And once I read that card, like the first time I ever read that card, I was like, okay, this card's not going to be around for very long because it is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, the Bestials in general are just ridiculously good cards, but this one obviously being the best one, searching any dragon that you want during the end phase, I think that it is worthy of being at 1. Moving on to Seal. I only put this in here because I saw Yassine. Shout out to Yassine. He was actually talking about banning Seal. He was saying that Dragon Link's been around for a long time. It's a really good deck, yada yada. He said they need to hit Seal, and I'm like, bro, what? I was like, nah, don't do that. You can't do that. Don't hit Seal at all. Don't ban Seal. Don't do that. I think hitting Magma to 1 would be enough, or eventually banning Magma would be enough, but I don't know about the hitting Seal, bro. Don't get me wrong, Seal is a crazy card. It's a bounce and it's follow-up. Like, obviously it's a really good card. I don't know if it's for sure ban worthy though. Like, ban worthy is kind of crazy, but I do kind of see what he's saying a little bit, to where it's like the card is, like I said, an interruption and follow-up, and really easy to make in Dragon Link. But I don't think you touch this card. Me personally, I don't think you touch this card. Shifter, I think, should be banned. Like, this is obviously a ban worthy card. I don't know if they will ban this card, but I think it deserves a ban. Like, Shifter, nobody's gonna miss Shifter. Nobody has a good time playing against Shifter. What is it, like 70% of the decks in Yu-Gi-Oh, 80% of the decks in Yu-Gi-Oh rely somewhat on their graveyard to do stuff. So this card shuts off the graveyard, a whole mechanic of the game. So that card just has to go. Junk Speeder hasn't wreaked havoc yet, but a card that summons 4 from deck, deserves to be on the ban list. I said it. It deserves to be on the ban list. This card, like I said, it hasn't caused major problems yet in the competitive scene. It's not like 50% of people topping are playing with Junk Speeder playing Synchron, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen the combos, bro. And combos that rip 5 or rip 3 and end on 5 negates, it shouldn't be in the game. It's not healthy. And the last card I have here is Big Welcome Labyrinth. I'm going to put it in I don't know, because I think they should do something about Labyrinth. I just don't know exactly what. I don't know if it's limit big welcome to 1, or if it's limit just regular welcome to 1. If you limit the regular welcome to 1, it's kind of nice because it hurts their grind game a little bit. The fact that they, can keep resetting and resetting and resetting is very annoying. Or potentially big welcome, like, because that one you can only use it once. If it's at 1, you can only use it once to banish and bounce. So I don't know. I don't really know exactly what to do with Labyrinth. If you guys are watching this video, let me know what you guys would do to touch Labyrinth, because obviously if we hit a lot of these decks, then we have to keep in mind the fact that the other decks that are in the lower tier, or not even the lower tier, like Labyrinth is like 3rd, 4th best deck right now. So we have to be able to keep those decks in check once the cash tiers are out of the way and everything like that. That's why you got to hit the Bestial, you got to hit the Runic and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys in the comment section below would do to Labyrinth to hit it, make it a little bit more reasonable. Obviously, we have Eradicator. Maybe just banning Eradicator and skill drain would be enough, maybe. But you guys let me know what you guys think down there in the comment section below. And I'm going to try to do, like I said, more ban lists or tier lists-ish type videos. If you guys want me to do a prediction list, because like I said, this was more of like my wish list of things that I want to happen. I don't really think they're going to touch D-Barrier. I don't really think they're going to touch Droll. I don't really necessarily think they're gonna touch Shifter, but I can hope and I can make this video and just live in Fantasyland for a little bit. But if you guys want a real prediction video where I'm making predictions, let me know that down there in the comment section below. That's gonna do it for this one. I'm out. Peace.